Here's the situation we got here, guys. Eric and I are basically set up to intercept these bucks as they escape the bedding area. A lot of times, I mean, even today, we've already seen drivers set up on these big wide open areas, these big fields, trying basically to intercept deer as they're spooked out of the bedding. The problem is most of the time when these big bucks are bumped out of these bedding areas, they don't just go running out across the middle of an open field. They escape through the cover, using the terrain to their advantage as they stay hidden from bedding area to bedding area, because that's where they're going. They're headed from that first bedding area that they're bumped out of to the very next available place that is secure. A lot of times these big boys, they're not going to take off a mile across a field to go down the road. Most of the time they don't leave. They just ease out of that bedding area. And what we're doing today is Zach and Logan are up in here. Wind's coming from this direction, blowing right at me and Eric. And Zach and Logan are letting their scent drift down into this bedding behind us, just trying to nudge those bucks out of it, ease in this direction. It's called wind bumping. And it's very, very effective because the deer leave the bedding area and they're not running Mach 3 through here. They're just easing off quietly, trying to escape and head to the next secure location. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, it essentially does the same exact thing as a drive, but whereas a drive, you might be shooting at a running deer going full speed.
Exactly.
A wind bump, you might have, much more controlled shot opportunity.
Yeah, and you can see what Eric is working with here for shot options. This is kind of a thick little brushy field that I'm hoping that they'll use as a travel corridor to head up into this bedding behind us. And because of the snow cover, he can even see down into the timber a little ways, so this should work. We've got a big open field that we walked in from behind us, and that's where most people would probably be set up because they can see and shoot further. Those big bucks aren't going to go out across the middle of that. They're going to stay down in here in the cover.
Mm-hmm.